I'm not gonna lie, I've been wanting to do this video for a while now. Hello and welcome to another episode of Therapy with Carter. And today we are dissecting the lifestyles and the morals of the people on the World Wide Web, and questioning their life decisions when it comes to external conflict. And most of the time, it's not good. Also known as r/am I the asshole on Reddit. And what does the r/ mean? Well, honestly, I don't know. I really don't. Could it tell you? I about had a mental breakdown trying to even understand the website of Reddit. Like, it's a whole nother language. Like, you have English and then you have Reddit. It's not the same thing. You cannot convince me otherwise. But my educational guess is that the R stands for Reddit, or read, or radio immunoassayable. But anyway, on this particular thread, people post different situations that they're in, and it's up to us, the people of the internet, to decide whether or not we think that they're an asshole or not. And sometimes they be quite ruthless on here. Like, dude, you're the asshole. You're the asshole. How do you not know that?
Yeah, you see, that's why I threw a brick through his window. I think you need to go see professional help. Professional help? I mean, I did go to see professional help the other day.
Flashback.
That is why I left his dog loose, threw a brick in his window, and put his business email under every spam advertisement. All right, and send. And what did they say? They said I wasn't an asshole and everything was completely justifiable.
All right, so without further ado, blah, 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 intro, ad time. Let's get on with it. Am I the asshole for refusing to make my daughter issue an apology to the class clown and telling the mother her daughter is a brat? In my opinion, she not a Barbie, she a brat. She a brat. Like, you ever met someone's kid that's like, it's just a kid, they're just a kid. But you know what? These hands are ready to eat for everyone. My daughter, Ava 14, we saying names? Wait a minute. Ooh, we're saying names? Is a good kid in general. She gets good grades and is pretty quiet at school, sticking to her friend group and not causing issues. I was surprised getting a call today that I needed to pick her up from school since she got in trouble at school. Basically, was the class clown, was messing around in class and was singing, dancing during class for no reason. My daughter had enough and told her,
Can you shut the fuck up?
shit, yeah, she had enough. No one likes her and that she is the reason no one enjoys school. A student recorded the whole thing, of course. Mia ended up crying in the principal's office. They were both sent. I mean...
What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions...
The principal wanted my daughter to give an apology to her. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because she wasn't apologizing when she was messing around and stuff. So I don't understand why apologies are suddenly a thing now. I told them no, good, and that we were leaving. This started the mom telling me her daughter needs an apology. I told her that her kid is a brat and should learn how to behave in class. That it wasn't annoying as hell, my daughter wouldn't have snapped after 5 months. I'm not gonna lie, 5 months will do that. It would do that after 5 weeks. To me, it would do that after 5 minutes. She called me a jerk and my daughter is iffy if she should apologize, so I am making this. I don't think she should apologize. This was asked. The teacher was trying to get her back to her seat. This is in the middle of a lesson. She was trying and Mia was ignoring her and kept going. Also, since some people are confused, this wasn't a one-time thing. According to my daughter, she has been 5 months of dealing with Mia and her behavior. She does have ADHD. No idea, not my kid. If she does, it would explain some things, but it doesn't excuse it. I do agree. Yes, sometimes you just really cannot control it, but other times it's kind of like you can't control it and other people just cannot control the fist that's going to your head because you won't shut the up. Principal has sent the email about conduct in the classroom and a new policy that if a kid disrupts class, it will be taken action. Don't know what that means yet. I mean, I would hope that was already a policy, seeming that is the most societal thing to do, is that if somebody is acting up, they just need to. Violence is not the answer, okay? Violence is never the answer. However, telling someone to shut the fuck up, ding, ding, ding in my book. I also believe that sometimes slapping someone builds character development, but violence is not the answer. Violence isn't the answer, okay? But in my opinion, she not the asshole. Control your daughter, okay? Before my kid puts her in a chokehold, okay? Not gonna lie, my camera may or may not just yeeted itself off the battery. My boyfriend and I had been dating for 6 months. On Friday night, we made plans to have a night and I was going to go over. We planned on making dinner together, watch movies, and I was going to spend the night. On Thursday, I had some holiday shopping to do. While shopping after work, I saw some cute lingerie. I thought I'd surprise my boyfriend with it on Friday night, so I bought it. Friday after work, I took a shower, did my hair, makeup, and got dressed. It's pretty cold where I live, so I put on some knee-high boots and lingerie and a knee-length coat only, LOL, and headed to my boyfriend's apartment. He gave me a key recently, so I used it to get in since he knew I was coming over and had plans together. To my surprise, when I got there, he was not alone. His mom was in from out of state. This was my first time meeting her. My boyfriend and his mom kept telling me to take my jacket off, but I couldn't because all I was wearing was lingerie. After I couldn't say no any longer, the only thing I could come up with was asking my boyfriend if he could give me my sweats I keep at his apartment because I was so cold. When we got into his room, he asked me why I was being so weird about my jacket and why I wouldn't take it off. When I told him, he busted out laughing. I did as well, to be fair. He told me he was sorry about his mom, but she came in out of state on a surprise visit. After recovering from the laughter, my boyfriend, well, being a guy, said, "Can I at least see it before you change?" I let him because that was the whole point. He walked over to kiss me. While he was kissing me, his mom opened the door and completely lost it. She started calling me a whore and screaming about me her son in her face. My boyfriend was angry and started yelling at her, as well as her being unfair and not knocking on the door before opening it. Needless to say, meeting her went terribly. My boyfriend kicked his mom out and I feel so bad about the whole thing. So, am I the asshole? The only reason I sort of feel like the asshole is because of the issue and rift between my boyfriend and his mom now. I don't really know what else I personally could have done differently. Let's just take a moment of silence for the Spain without the S. That's crazy. First of all, that started off like a sitcom. Well, why would a mother walk in behind y'all with the door closed? Like, after you said that you was going to change. And even if she didn't hear that, why would she walk in behind y'all? What did she think? What did she expect? Did she think y'all was playing patty cake in there or something? Well, shit, 5 more minutes in that room and a different cake would have been patted. But yeah, no, you're not the asshole. You just have really shitty luck. Am I the asshole for telling off a girl that my fiance had a crush on in high school? So I and my fiance knew each other in high school, but started dating about a year after it ended. We now live together and life is good. Back in high school, I was friends with Alex. Hindsight, she was very toxic and we weren't good people together. After high school ended, we drifted apart and I ended up deleting her off social media because of her behavior. A bit of background about Alex. One thing she did a lot in high school was date around the friend group. Then when the date didn't pan out, she used the guy's crush on her as a means of bullying the girls they dated after her. For example, an Alex and a guy, Sam, went on 2 or 3 dates and didn't work out. When Sam started dating Becca, Alex will make remarks like,
"Oh, he took you to an ice cream place? Well, last week he took me to go get frozen yogurt. I guess he's broke this week." Coincidence.
Very teenage girl drama. Well, Alex and Jake went on a date in high school, and as you can guess, I had honestly forgotten about it until I ran into her recently. I was making small talk about me and Jake's life, engagement and such. Alex started chuckling, saying,
"Well, it's a good thing he got over me, or it wouldn't be happening."
wait a minute, what? Boy, and this is what I said earlier, okay? Sometimes a little... I haven't spoken to her in 4 years at this point, and it took me a moment to remember they went out. I just made a face and replied, "This is a weird thing to bring up. Do you still think about high school dates that much?" She went a bit pale and started stuttering, saying,
Well, he seemed serious about it at the time, and people say he was upset about it after the date.
"Yeah, that was like 6 or 7 years ago. Get over yourself, pal." Okay, pal wasn't there, but it just seemed like it fit the moment for the occasion. It was so awkward, so I just left her there to continue my errands, as you should. Bro, I would have walked through. Just say it. I got a text from a mutual friend with Alex saying I was a jerk for berating her in public and made her feel bad about a joke. Ain't a joke. Ain't that what they all say? They all say it's a joke. You know, you just threw your dog down a well. It's just a joke. Jake doesn't think I was wrong. It was weird to bring up his brief high school crush to his fiance. Yes, I gotta agree. That girl is weird. Like, she on some weird energy. I don't know what the comments say. Your mutual friend is a piece of shit. Block him or her everywhere. Yeah, no, that friend need to go. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You didn't berate her. You just put her in her place. Well done. You was just speaking facts because she started speaking facts from the past. Let's start speaking facts from the present. Honey, I got a ring on it. What you got? A ring pop from the dollar store date that you went on? But no, that's wild. That's super wild. Took you to ice cream, but he took me to frozen yogurt last night.
Gerber Life is accepting applications for their affordable grow-up plan.
Grow the fuck up.
Wow. And it wasn't until now that I realized this microphone is dead also. Well, if you like this video, I want you to smash that like button and share it to someone who can get me some new batteries for my microphone because I'm tired of this shit going dead.
Get some rest.
Well, damn, Siri.
Game over.